Hi everybody, my name is Cynthia Walker. I'm the Executive Director of the Brickstore Museum. And if this was a live event, I would be standing at the front desk welcoming you to our program. So I wanted to do the same thing today in video format. Today we're going to be exploring the 17th century in Southern Maine and the Kennebunks through our 17th century Saturday portal, which was funded through a grant with the Maine Humanities Council and additional support from the Maine 200 Bicentennial grant, as well as our marquee sponsor, Kennebunk Savings Bank. So thank you to all three of those organizations for helping us to forward history education in the Kennebunks. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about life in the 1600s, when settlers began moving to this area, and we'll talk a little bit about the relationships between settlers and indigenous tribes that were already living on the land that we now call Kennebunk. We have recorded lectures that are below this one, so keep scrolling down. You'll find a recorded lecture, an exhibition on life in the 1700s with some examples from our collections. And then you'll find some activities at the bottom where you can open them up and try them out for yourselves. So we have some where you can get outside, some making butter, word searches, plants, everything in between. So enjoy that. The recorded lectures for you to explore, we had some requests last time to see if we could make those lectures live streamed lectures. Where audience members could ask questions, which we think is a great idea, and we're still working on that. We don't have the ability to do it right now, so we do want you to ask questions though. So to that end, what we're going to ask you to do is use the tools that are at the very bottom of this page, so keep scrolling down. And submit your questions. And then we will go to work and get answers to those questions, and we will post the question and answer right here on this 17th century portal. So you can see the answer, as well as everybody else exploring this page can see answers to perhaps questions that a lot of people have. So go ahead and submit your questions, and then we will start building from there. So as I mentioned at the beginning, this event was intended to be a live event. So that meant if you came to the museum, you would be paying your admission fee to get into our galleries to explore those, as well as being able to explore all the history that we're presenting today in this program. So if you are inclined to donate your ticket price, which is generally $6 or $7 to the museum in lieu of your ticket, we thank you for that, and just know that that funding goes specifically to educational programs like this for the future. So thank you for your support. Lastly, I just want to remind everybody that our next Century Saturday, we're not sure if it's going to be live or digital just yet, but it is 18th Century Saturday, and that is premiering July 18th, so that's in a little while. We have a very special community dinner planned for July 17th to help us kick that Century Saturday off, and that is going to be, again, it was planned to be an in-person dinner, community dinner, where we would all sit down and eat food that was eaten and cooked in the 18th century. But now we actually have created it as a 18th century takeout dinner, where you will be able to try and eat a dinner of food made in the 18th century by our catering partners, and then go home and eat in the comfort of your own home that delicious, hopefully, dinner, and then hear a live streamed lecture from there. So check out our calendar on our website, www.brickstoremuseum.org, for more information on how to get tickets, what the menu is, and everything else in between. So we will see you there soon, and otherwise, please enjoy the 17th century.